Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Okay, we live. We live. All right, cool, 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 cool. Alrighty, alrighty. Chat, chat, chat. What's the word? What's the word? We're watching LaFlare TV. We are live. We are live. We are live. Okay. For those who don't know, J. Cole just dropped his highly anticipated The Fall Off. Okay, and we're going to listen to it tonight. We're doing a live reaction. You feel me? We're gonna listen to this album, and we're gonna see. You know, if it was worth the wait, or you know, if it's ass. You know, if it's ass, I'm niggas ain't gonna hear the end of it. All right, we're gonna get into it. You know, we're not even gonna waste no time. We're gonna get straight into track one. You know, let's you know, let's do this. Let's do this. So, all right.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can you see this?
Bro, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is what the fuck is this? This better be some troll. He better not be dead ass right now. This better be some troll shit, all right? This got to be some bullshit.
Sunshine. Can't you just feel the shine?
Yo, this sounds like fucking Post Malone.
From behind. Yes, I'm
Not sure if I like this, to be honest. But you know, it's just the intro, so I'm sure it's much more to, you know.
Let's walk her away, watch it shine. Watch her, watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing now.
Stop
Crying, ain't I gone
Okay. How we feeling so
If
far?
I wasn't rapping, bitch, I might just be the president. Please, with the beggingness, you're dwindling your relevance.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Out the gate, you got a couple bars. Let's see where it go from here. You know, cause that intro, I'm not really sold on that intro yet. And me, I'm the type of nigga, I gotta hear, you know, the intro gotta be fire, like everything gotta be good. Alright, if it's not good, I ain't really fucking with it. You feel me?
We know your shit is dropping. We ain't copying what you selling us. Bitch, you was good in school. Why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's. Now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boys that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence.
Who you think he talking about right there? Who y'all think he talking about? Kendrick? Y'all think Cole talking about Kendrick? Drake? Who's he talking about right there? You know, Cole gotta chill with all this passive aggressive bullshit. All right, we need Cole to be on, you know, some Jermaine shit. All right, I don't want to hear no passive aggressive. I backed out the battle because I ain't want to hurt nobody. We ain't trying to hear no kid and play. All right, ain't gonna hurt nobody. We don't want to hear that. All right, we want the I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. Fuck the big three. I'm the GOAT. We want to hear that type of shit, right? Let's proceed though.
Rolls Royce, please don't sell these rappers no more colorness. They unoriginal, and plus I know they don't be budgeting. Coming, boy, I'm sunning them. They know I'm really one of them. 2-6, lot of screws loose with my brother and them. He got a speech impediment from choppers. He be cuddling. He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming out my government.
Nah, I think I'm liking this so far. Definitely off to, you know, it was off to a slow start. But you know, we getting there. I'm not mad at that. Let's keep it going.
When I'm in the city, bitches screaming outcast, but I was never cast out. I'm a small fish from a pond where they crash out. Slim eyes for a nigga getting to this cash route. Like a rat bitch going plat without an ass out. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a bill nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a 2-6 niggas wild bitch, 2-6 niggas wild bitch.
How we thinking about that first verse? How we calling that right there? We jacking that? We fucking with that shit or nah? We ain't fucking with that. So, y'all let me know, man. Drop it in the comments. How we feeling it so far? You know, is we feeling this album so far? So, you know.
Bitch, I be low on purpose. Big hoodie, double XL. Niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the Mandarin, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on these niggas skillfully. I don't want them to kill for me, and I don't want nobody getting killed for me. Nigga, that shit lame. Then again, I guess that's your lane. In the 90s was crack cocaine. Nowadays it's clout and fame. Niggas is gas, going viral off hating. Shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything that I did in the past. I'm blowing that out the water. If the times get
Okay. That's the energy we talking about. It sound like you just said, man, fuck that apology, nigga. We going for head tops, all right? Fuck the apology and fuck Kendrick Lamar. That's how I took it. You feel me? Like I hope that's not what he's saying. You know, cause now I say that man's name and he pop up. You dig me? He get to popping up and shit like that, and then folks get to making lawsuits and shit. You know, so you know, let's go. That's the type of energy I need to hear from Cole. I don't need that sad energy. I don't want to hear I'm sorry. I don't want to hear none of that. All right.
hard, I just go harder, nigga. I say I just go harder, nigga. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a veil nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a dog.
Okay.
The sky was covered by clouds like the color of the smoke.
I'm not mad at that.
I couldn't see the sun, but I clung to a glimmer of hope. 1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums, adjacent to the hood, just like the pointers to the thumbs. Some days I had to use them both for picking up them crumbs to place upon my tongue, knowing the hunger would not numb. Be careful of the devil and the melodies you hum, smiling, going viral while infecting all of the young. I was lost back then, I was blind, deaf, and dumb, but I knew I'd find me a way. Fell off and fell on my face.
Okay.
But I knew I'd find a way.
All right, before we get to the next track, yo, so far how we feeling, y'all? How we feeling about that 2-6, all right? 2-6. How we feeling about that 2-6? Okay. How we feeling about that shit, you know? We fucking with that, chat? I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't think it was ass. I don't think it was ass at all. I think it was pretty cool. You know, it was cool. You know, I gotta hear more though. It's like for something that's super duper highly anticipated, I gotta hear some more. This man talking about this is his last album and shit like that. You feel me? Like, and me being I'm a Cole fan. I'm not afraid to say I'm a Cole fan. I'm a Drake fan. I'm a Kendrick fan. You feel me? So if you was doing all the promo, you saying this your last album, you gotta go out with a bang. So here we are, next track, Safety.
I say nigga from Bus Road, throw your hands up. It's that Red Boulevard, Portland. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home.
Yeah, this sounds like old Cole right here. This sounds like it could have been recorded years and years back. You know, like if you've been a fan of like Friday Night Lights and you know the Come Up story, like all that. This kind of sounds like around that realm, and I kind of see what he's trying to do with this album. Okay. I see what he's kind of trying to do. I see. All right. Let's keep going. Yeah, yo Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing, no, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wide me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran in the chisel at Cross Creek. You know how he be. Okay. See, this the part when Cole just get the rapping and rhyming words, all right? A great storyteller, But this the part where he just get to saying shit. All right. We gotta be real. This the part where he get to feel me just rhyming words because they rhyme and shit like that. I hope that's not. I hope it doesn't stay like this the whole track. I hope we get some sort of vocal inflections and things of that nature. Because if not, then it is gonna be a pretty boring track, right? It's gonna be pretty boring, and we don't need that. We don't want that. But let's keep going. It's a 5-minute track, so my man's 5 minutes, 5.
Be moving like he in a rush. Told him come through to the crib over in Haymount Hills. We sat in my living room where then we lit a Dutch. I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo, I seen Brina on the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the field had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days. As we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg, save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to catch up. I know you busy, but you in my prayers, God bless you in your affairs. Stay aware, cause real niggas is red, dog. Say Westside, Cliffside, throw your hands up. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know
Avoid them copyrights, You feel me? I don't need none of that shit. Hey, you done try to caught me.
I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Hey, boy, what's going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know I bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind. But still I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Maul died and no, I couldn't tell you the cause. I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing more niggas, drugs or crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame. As of late, I've seen an uptick in motorcades, but not for the president. These
This nigga Cole would have thrived in the fucking 90s. Like, this nigga, J. Cole is like Julius Irvin of fucking hip hop, like it's a nigga that like he just in the wrong generation. I feel like J. Cole is just in the wrong generation. Because his sound and the way he produces music is made more for the previous generation. I'm be honest, okay? The YNs of today, they not riding around catching drills to J. Cole, all right? The YNs, they not getting in a car with the switches and buttons and Glocks and shit like that. Like, hey, bro, turn that new Jermaine Cole on, all right? They're not doing that, okay? This is it's audio NyQuil, okay? I mean, it's good lyrically, for the old hip hop heads and the people that adore the lyrics and stuff like that. Yo, they'll love this shit, all right? And I appreciate it, okay? I appreciate it myself as a lyricist, as a battle rapper, as all of those things, a musician. I appreciate, the attention to craft, attention to, the lyricism, but come on, man. Come on, bro.
Sessions are for the negligent, so I don't care to hang out. These younger niggas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. When she cries, her mama put on your songs to calm her down. It's wild how just the sound of your voice, it brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud, you made it out of this bitch. Few things are better when a nigga from the bottom get rich. Although I'm sure it brings its own set of problems. Most of the city love you, though a couple seem jealous of your stardom. Like, what's up with old buddy that's making songs about you? Was about to punish some vicious, but then I thought about you and what you would say. Might tell me to chill, but he violating for real. Let me know when you coming back to the field, dog. Say
okay.
I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Yo, hit me back when you get the chance. So many of our peers passed away through the years. My appreciation for airs and my lungs has been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night from medical conditions that were too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing. They say he dwindled away until his size was that of a figurine. It seemed just like a mystery. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We been on what team he acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in a closet. But that changed soon as he went to college. Up there.
Okay. So far, so good. It's, the song's kind of long. Pause. The song's kind of long. give a couple more seconds and stuff like that. But I'm not, I don't want to hold you guys up all night.
So niggas from the Ville had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess, so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a Nah, times change, I know that's wrong. Now that we grown, I wish I could apologize, cause we did them wrong. Man, why I feel like recently niggas ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy. I heard about that too last summer. A lot of brothers had got murdered out the blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out, bearing bad news infused with what I'm thinking about. Here go the obituary, and just in case.
Brother, every track on this album so far, right, is about 5 fucking minutes. Every track on this album is damn near 5 minutes. What the fuck? Man, I gotta work tomorrow. If you would have told me every track was 5 minutes or longer, bro, I'd have called off. Hey, look, I'm not gonna be able to come in the morning. You dig me? Cole just dropped the album. I'm gonna need at least 24 hours. I need 24 hours to listen to this album and react. You got me? Cool, I'm taking some PTO. You gotta call off of work to listen to this whole album. 5 minutes per track.
Attached that gives you the time and place. It's that funeral home off the Merc, the one adjacent to that used car lot where I copped that for the skate. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, you're safe.
All right, we're gonna head on to the next track. We have about 30 seconds after that. We're going to the next track. We're gonna try to skim through. This is a 2-disc album, by the way. So if every track on disc 1 is 5 minutes long, hey man, look, hey man, say man, we're gonna try to do this the right way. We're gonna listen to all the tracks for sure. We just doing a quick first listen, but I'm not into holding y'all hostage,
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain?
Okay.
Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind. Till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the lesson is you can't.
I like that. I like that so far. So far, I like that. Let's keep it going.
Escape crime, even when the strays flying, I remain calm. Vietnam, you my heart, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, I can feel that flame dying. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on.
We might need to have a conversation after this.
Like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud 9. How high can Jermaine climb?
Chat, y'all. If y'all rocking with this, man, throw a sub in here. Throw a like,
dollars can change.
Let me know, son. We rocking tonight.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about
if you rocking with the album so far, we on track 4. You rocking with the album so far, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all thinking so far.
10 toes down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas, they die every day. Fuck the road, let's run a train.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts. On back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda, dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. We're serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby when you're hardly.
Okay, I like the pockets. I like the flow patterns he's getting into. I like the pockets. That's vintage Cole. You feel me? That's what he does. Okay. I like the pockets. He's definitely. I will say, right, throughout all the the jokes and stuff like that, he definitely is rapping on this album. Okay. he's you know, the question about Cole's skill has never been, can he rap with Drake and can he rap with the Kendricks? Can he rap with, that's never been the question. The question has always been, can he keep up? You know, because at times it just feels like Cole doesn't have the appeal that he needs. You know, that's kind of been the story of J. Cole's career. You know, it's like the man can rap his ass off. He could rap with the greats. He could rap with, you know, the best artists in the game. Okay, he could out rap them, but you know, his thing has always been, how does he keep himself at the top? Does he stay relevant? You know, how can he compete with the you know, the top artists in the game, the 21s, the Travises, the you know, the Drakes, and you know, and it's hard. Being a lyricist, you know, you have to have the right balance, you know, and it's hard for artists nowadays to have that balance of quality, you know, and quantity. You know, when you're one of these rappers and you decide, you know, you'll drop an album once every 10 years, you know, it adds to the mystique of the artist, but it also, you know, it also takes away from the accessibility and you know, at times the fans, you know, they forget about you. They forget about you. They forget about your talent. They forget about your skill. You know, they forget about your ability. And Cole, like I said, Cole's always had the ability to rap. He's always been a great rapper.
6 feet tall. If somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no gotta lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the owner, like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10-speed. Youthful delusion, thinking through music I could end grief. When too many bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud 9, how high can Jermaine?
Chat, y'all listening to the album. You know, for those who not, you know, familiar, I'm Reek LaFleur. This is LaFleur TV. We're listening to J. Cole, The Fall Off right now. You feel me? This is a live reaction to the album. He just dropped it. And we giving it a listen. You know, we giving it a listen. And, you know, and we're going to discuss, you know, if this is his best album, if it's his worst album, especially if he's saying this is going to be his last album. You know, we're going to give our little critique on it, you know? So let me know how y'all rocking with the album so far, you know. What we calling it? Out of 10 right now. You know, we're at 4 songs. What is he? Is he 4 for 4? Did he do a 4 for 4? Is he, you know? Let me know the percentage. Let me know how we rocking.
Climb. Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas, they die every day. Fuck the world, let's run a train. 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 Fuck the world, let's run a train.
Was that Future? Did I just hear Future? Okay. I hear a little Future cameo in there. Like, I know I'm not tripping. All right, I thought I just heard Future. You know, that'd be kind of cool. You get a Future album. I mean, a Future feature with J. Cole. You know, let me know if that's something we need, chat. Would y'all like to hear Future and J. Cole on the same song, or we not fucking with it? Y'all let me know. Okay, I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. All right. So I'll check out some of the lyrics, you know, before we get to the next track. That track right here.
Poor thing, young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing, young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Pick picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole. When niggas die over pride and live for the dough. If I survive, then I'll strive to hit with the flow. Hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow. And I'm conflicted with no digits to show. But fantasies of frivolous hoes gripping this pole. The temperature's low, but you know that ain't stopping little nigga from sliding like the tides on the whip in the snow. Vicious for show, tiptoeing around the abyss with sticks blowing. Piss pole with intentions to glimpse the wrist glowing. Face tense from rent owing. Fist clench when niggas diss, but since knowing lives expire when niggas pride gets high in the vocal range inside the rise vocal chain. My road to fame is right with spikes and broken lanes and tolls I can't afford, but I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. Post-traumatic stress on the.
I ain't gonna lie. So far, alright. So this track, what's this? Poor Thing. This track is a little bit more upbeat. Okay, this track right here is more so what I'm talking about. You know, more so we need more something like that. You know, J. Cole, to me, J. Cole suffers the same disease that Nas suffers from, and that's the having some of the boringest, most sleepiest beats. Okay, being able to rap the most intricacy, some of the best bars on the most boring beats. You know, and Nas has that same problem. Okay, in my eyes, Nas is an incredible rapper. You hear me? But his beats are just ass. Okay, his beats are just dog shit. Okay, and once in a while, you know, you'll find a gem. J. Cole will have some shit, like he'll have a gem, and it'll be a nice beat, and it'll be some real fire shit. And you're like, yo, man, this fire as hell. But the rest of the shit be ass. The rest of the shit be tranquilizers. You hear me? Like, it, you know, and that, you know, hopefully, this isn't his last album, because I wouldn't mind listening to another J. Cole album. You know, I'd like to see J. Cole work with a Metro Boomin. You know, I think J. Cole needs to work with a Sony Digital, a Metro Boomin, or somebody of that caliber. And I think I think J. Cole go platinum first week working with one of those artists or producers. Okay. Could you guys imagine J. Cole working with DJ Mustard? Like, imagine J. Cole on TV off, like, Mustard, like that'd be kind of fire, you know? But yo, we gonna keep rocking out, yo. Chat, if you guys are still listening, you know, thank you guys. Thank you to viewers, you know, thank everybody that showed up, that's in here, you know. Subscribe to the channel. You know, if y'all rocking out with me, subscribe to the channel. We got some more content like this, you feel me? But right now, like I said, we vibing in here, we vibing to the album.
Immature brain leaves another corpse. Young pup playing war games. Now he's handcuffed. Old lady saying poor thing, poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Nah, the Boosie sample is hard.
Here go a song to get some shit off on my sternum. This nigga back home been talking slick and
the Boosie sample is hard. Alright, the Boosie sample's hard. I like it. Let's go.
I done heard 'em. You get your name gone. Niggas like that gon' throw they dirt on. You make you some cons. Niggas gon' act like you ain't earn 'em. He talk.
Speaking of Boosie sample, hey Cole. I'm not gonna. We can't let you just slide with this one, man. What? I need to know what the fuck happened with Cam. What the fuck happened with the Cameron situation? Explain that. Don't talk about the apology. Don't talk about Kendrick. Don't talk about Drake. Don't talk about the rest of the industry niggas that, you know, that they sold their souls and shit like that. We don't want to hear that. You know, talk about the fucking shit with Cameron. Why you ain't do the interview? Huh? Why you ain't get that, man? Why you ain't get that, man, that feature? Why? I want to hear that. I want to hear that. I don't give a fuck about the apology, okay? I don't give a fuck about why you backed out of a battle. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I want to know why that casting happened for me. Me and that camera, I said cast, man. I'm true.
Like he lied, but I remember him from high school, man. Deep down inside, know he a bitch, I wanna hurt him. I know that's my pride, I carry it just like a burden. When egos is flared, beware, that's when they close the curtain. 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 Pull out my pistol, run me my fade. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. Win or you lose, let the fight another day. If I take a L, I won't feel no way. Plenty nights a nigga didn't eat, punk bitch.
hook sounds real Good Kid, Mad City. That hook sounds real Good Kid, Mad City. Okay. I will say this song definitely sounds like it's inspired from Good Kid, Mad City. Okay. I will say that. I will say that strongly. I believe that this song inspires a little bit from Good Kid, Mad City. You know, I can definitely hear, you know, the influence there. So, you know, because we never heard Cole doing the whole talking ad lib and the cinematic ad libs. You know, that's what I call them, cinematic ad libs, where they're ad libs that enhance the track, but you know, they're not live. You know, so he had the nigga with the gun and shit like that. So who y'all know that does that, man? Y'all know who does that. Y'all know who does that. Y'all know who does that. Let's keep playing, man.
Oh, damn, it was on the street, punk, bitch. When no Western Unions from you when I needed, punk, bitch. All of a sudden I'm buzzing, oh, now it's beef, punk, bitch. Gonna pop off, give fuck about your mystique, punk, bitch. I knew you way before you was at the street, punk, bitch. Started rolling with niggas that's packing heat, punk, bitch. You more like me than them niggas, you still a geek, punk, bitch. You can't hide it with tattoos on your physique, punk, bitch. And that lingo you added, that how you speak, punk, bitch. And you grew up with both your parents to teach, punk, bitch. So how the fuck all of a sudden you turning G, punk, bitch? You a slave to the...
Hold on now. Now we know Cole is a master storyteller, but would I be chat? Would I be reaching if I say, you know, he was kind of trying to throw some subs? Would I be reaching if I said that? Cause I don't know. It's too aggressive. That's not Cole. That was too aggressive. That was aggressive. You know, that was aggressive. You know, it could be aimed at. We definitely gonna have to look at the lyrics after this, and break some of the bars down. But that was pretty aggressive if you ask me. You ask me, I think he's throwing shots. Okay, I think Cole's throwing shots. Cole's sick of the rumors. He's sick of everybody saying he not this, he not that, he backed out. He's sick of that shit. All right, he probably sick of niggas like me. You feel me? Like, you know, but. Which, if y'all think he was, you know, I'm reaching, let me know. Let me know if I'm reaching. You know.
Peer pressure, you weak, punk, bitch. You ain't claiming no real section, your street wasn't lit. Man, your shit look like mine with hella tree trunks, bitch. Moved to Forest Hill Drive and it was peace for a bit. Till domestic turned violent, then the key just switched. In the back of my mind, I gotta be something, bitch. That's when I started rhyming and making beats, some bitch. Way before you was lying about touching keys, some bitch. Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh, bitch. Well, look, I'm back in the Ville so we can see, punk, bitch. Gonna shoot me the fair one when we meet, punk, bitch. And don't be bringing no hammers, nah, don't cheat, punk, bitch. I don't cheat, punk, bitch. Try to lean on that shit, nigga. I want my fucking head up, bitch. Punk real. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Pull out one pistol, run me my fade. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. Win or you lose, live to fight another day. And if I take a L, I won't feel no way.
Okay.
Cause I've been through worse things.
There we go.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey,
You know, I was about to skip this ending part, but
Yeah, what's good?
yeah, we might gotta play it.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How you been? Nah, fuck.
That's Poor Thing. Chat. 5 for 5? 4 for 5? Did he miss? Or did he switch? Was that hit or miss? How he feeling? Hit or miss? We fucking with that or nah? That ain't it. Y'all let me know. Yeah, nah, that ain't it or that's a hit. You know. All right, so that track right there, I'm rating that a 6.5 out of 10. Okay. I think the production on it is good. Again, it's one of those things where it's like with Cole, it's hard, it's hard to pause. It's hard to sit there and really listen and not be, I don't know, like kind of like recency bias in a sense, because it's like I listen to Cole and I don't listen to Cole for like the shock value bars. I don't listen to him for that. You feel me? This is why we have Drake and Kendrick for that type of shit. I listen to Cole for actual lyricism, right? But again, it's like sometimes the nigga loses me. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Sometimes, like, once you get to the point, right, where you're so good at rapping that you rapping about motherfucking pyramids and you rapping about you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Alright, okay? I get it. You trying to lead the youth into the right direction, okay? You're trying to steer them into the right direction, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But brother, do I have some news for you? These YNs, they're not fighting no more. There's no fair and square. These niggas have switches. Niggas got switches and glitches and buttons and fucking all sorts of Call of Duty attachments on their weapons. Boy, man, I can't remember the last time I got into a fist fight that didn't escalate into other things, okay? Man, but I like it though. I like it, I won't give it like a 7. I feel like 7 just might be a little generous. Matter of fact, no, we can do 7. Let's do 7. I've definitely heard worse. So this song right here is called Legacy. Okay, I've seen a lot of tweets about this song on Twitter, so if this song's is good.
I know you got a lot of demons clogging up your past. I can do some cleaning up for you, but I know we won't last past the winter time. Cause summer's coming and a nigga trying to hit a dime or two. But come next fall, I'm finding you and we can do it all again. My niggas call it legacy. A fear that the best days I've had are not ahead of me. And cause of that, I'm searching for the one that got away from me. So busy looking back that I can't see what God has made for me. And I be texting you.
I like this already. I like the vibe on it. The vibe on it, it has the guitar. Me personally, I love tracks with soul, right? It's not always about the lyrics. With me, I like tracks with soul, right? I like to be able to hear every little bit of blood, sweat, and tears put into that song, especially when it comes to cohesive music, songs like this that you're able to tell a story and I'm able to hear and feel you, pause if necessary, okay? But, songs like that, the guitar, that's one of my, you got a guitar in your shit, I'm probably gonna fuck with it all the time, all right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all niggas, like, feel me? Like, I like that shit, something about a nice, good guitar or a bass, you feel me? Like, you put that shit in there and you got my ear,
I'm trying to find the one who got away from me. Yeah, I'm still texting you. Hey, I'm trying to find the
Okay.
who got away. Commitment issues, I can't even decide what's for dinner. Pardon these selfish flows, I need a Yelp for hoes. I need to read reviews, cause some of the evil that I seen you do is unbelievable. Menopause shit, inconceivable. Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess it's a thin line between love and hate. The love we make is temporary, like this lovely place I'm living in. Wait, that's contemporary, never mind, I'm tripping in. But then again, it's hard to settle in this modern era. We could be as tight as that dress you barely fitting in. But my fear of missing out has got me on a trip again. Riding to that A-Town, that A-Town.
Okay.
Tour bus, no Greyhound.
Yeah.
My lust is profound. Your trust just breaks down. Your heart don't glue back. Quiet right. My heart is too black. Like white flight to push them people to the suburbs. Now they want their city back. So they raise the rent and the property tax. Why I feel like in a few years I'll relate to that. Knowing I let you go and regretting that fact. Cause I done spent so long playing
This
games
has
and
a
holding
modern-
back.
a modern
Forgiving
sound.
all of me, too scared that I won't get it back. And yes, I'm well aware I rhyme
This
the
song
word
has
back
a more
to back,
modern
'cause that's
sound
exactly
than the other tracks that we just listened to. This song sounds a bit more modern and a bit more of today's speed. You know, if you're gonna, you know, jump into the conscious rap and stuff like that, you're gonna do that. You know, this sounds more like today's speed. This sounds more like today's speed. You know, y'all like conscious rap. Y'all like conscious rappers, okay? Or they don't do it for you guys. You know, let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
The direction that I'm tired of looking at, and that's why I be texting you. I'm trying to find the one who got away from me. Texting you. Hey, I'm trying to find the one who got away. Yeah, rolling around in Lincoln Town, cars on our way to the stop, gas in a bottle. Wishing I found a way to make time stop and intoxicated. Running with gangsters with their hammers on cock, I'm infatuated. Cause I know deep down today everything that I'm not. And I'm still texting you.
Just hit me back when you give me a stop. It's time for me to go off.
And I be texting you. Call me when you're on the fly, yeah. Tell you all the reasons why, yeah. Youngest turning into old, yeah. Summer's turning into snow, yeah. Memories and lullabies, yeah. Floating in a lonely sky, yeah. When the weather's getting.
Who you guys think that background vocal is? I hear somebody in the background doing background vocals. I can't put my finger on it. Who do you guys think that is? Let's listen closely.
Cold, yeah. You're the one I wanna hold, yeah.
Even back then, we knew what wrong with you. There's been so much time, and there's that much more to lose. Even back then, we knew what wrong with you. There's been so much time, and there's that much more to lose.
Okay. Hold on, before we get to Bunts Road Blues, how we calling that one? How we feeling like? You know, are we fucking with that one? We not really fucking with it. You guys let me know, you know. Let me know. I think I'll wait till later, you know. I'll wait, you know. Let's run through at least, let me see what we got. Okay. 5 more tracks on the first disc, right? So we'll listen to those 5, and then the second disc we'll do a skim through, okay? Because, you know, we don't, you know, I don't want to have you guys here all day, you know. And we'll talk about the first track, you know, we'll head over, we'll break some of the lyrics down, and we'll see, you know. But I need to know. Before I give my take on this album so far, I need to know, all right? I need to know what you guys are thinking. I need to know how we calling it, okay? Okay, hold on. Hood. I know this nigga didn't wait to the end of the album to throw the bangers in there. Like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Like,
All of y'all niggas is pussy. You shoot at the ops and run from the cops. And I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon.
yo, starting the song off like that, that's yeah. All of you niggas is pussy. Out there, all of you niggas is pussy. That's how you start off the song. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Cole. From now on, that's how you start the song off, nigga. We running that bitch. Not now. We running that bitch back. We running that bitch back. We gonna hear that bitch from the top. Let's do it. LaFlare TV, like and subscribe. We here. The Fall Off, J. Cole. We live. We reacting. Let's go.
All of y'all niggas is pussy. You shoot at the ops and run from the cops. And I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon at 12. But hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us that deserve to be killed. Meanwhile, Capitol Hill been making it easy for them to go stuff us in cells. I ain't no preacher for real. I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill.
Go.
And I've been leaving a trail. You play on my albums and find you a letter reveal.
Go.
This is suicide.
suicide note. Come here, look what I wrote. I'm about to kill myself. Fuck J. Cole. I don't even want this role. Wanna rebuild myself. Tuck my pole.
All right.
The driver's seat. Nigga, don't try to reach. I bust a hole right in your frontal lobe. That's a lobotomy 2 months
I like
ago.
that.
I was on Bunce Road. Nigga done spotted me. Said, what's up, Cole? Nigga, I love you, Bo. He said he proud of me. That touched my soul.
Wasn't too long ago that I
First verse, aggressive. First verse, fire. Okay, fire. Already before the end of this song, he got one with this one. Okay, he got one with this one. Don't be surprised if this song takes over Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Don't be surprised. Okay, if this is one of the more talked about songs, fire. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some subliminals in here somewhere, some shots thrown. So I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, this is already shaping out to be one of those ones. Okay.
was over here at 71st Middle. Had my very first little girlfriend that'll let me get a feel or two. Back then it was considerable, enough to avoid the ridicule. But come another year or two.
Boy, you better be fucking on something. My mama ain't never even give me no rubbers. Papa was gone. How to put Trojan on was something I had to discover all on my own.
Y'all know the song, I probably been singing this shit for too long.
Pardon me if I've been sounding like some broken record. I come from the brokers at home.
That was slick. That was slick. Pardon me if I sound like a broken record. I come from the brokers of homes. That was slick. That was slick, Cole. Okay? That was slick.
Come from the brokers at home.
Pardon me.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in. I didn't think the same back then.
Future motherfucking Hendrix. Future motherfucking Hendrix. I knew I was gonna hear that nigga again. If I heard him on one track, you know that was slick. That was slick. Future motherfucking Hendrix, the Toxic King. Okay? Okay? Rewind that a little bit. Like, you see how smoothly that motherfucker.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in. I didn't think the same back then. Saying, oh, how we changed, man, nigga,
This is nice.
that's when.
It's smooth.
The pistols go pop, bodies drop. They got the block. It's the police, we ain't seen nothing. I just roll on my
I actually
weed
would
and
be
get
more
the
surprised if
puffin'.
that wasn't
And
Future.
lay back
Like,
in
that was
my
cold.
seat, oh, yes,
I'd be more
I'm
surprised.
again.
But that sounds like Future fucking Hendrix. I gotta see the lyrics. I gotta see the lyrics. Gotta see the lyrics. Chat, that's Future. Chat, that was Future. Yep.
Finding you lose when you
Fam?
choose to neglect the roots that we grew to protect us.
Okay. All right. All right.
Sun has been blinding lately. One day you find where your lights down. You always were a bright star to me, even the times the world didn't say so. 1 in the morning.
Her voice is so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. You know, if you guys want to hit, you want something melodic, you want something melodic, throw her on your album, okay? Throw Thames on the album. You want something melodic, you want something smooth, you want something vibey, throw her on the fucking album, okay? Let's keep it going.
If the walls where you are talked with effects up, I'm scared of the tales they'll tell us. Much better if I ignore.
Steady, will you be around when I'm ready? I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone.
Yeah, I'm steady, but love might be gone when you're ready. I should move on and be happy, but I don't wanna leave
like this. Let me be honest. I like this song. I like this song. This song might could get some play in my car. I'm not gonna lie. This song, I like this song. I like this song.
How can I let you go? Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed.
Okay.
I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed.
Okay.
I'm roped in.
So far, my favorite track on the album. Hands down, my favorite track on the album so far. So far. Okay? Congratulations, J. Cole. Okay? That is one of those ones. Alright? This tells me that Future's gearing up to drop an album soon. Anytime you see Future doing a feature run and stuff like that, that means he's gearing up for his own album. Okay? Should we expect to see J. Cole on Future's album? I know J. Cole said this is his final album, but that does not mean this is his final time making or dropping music. Okay? Keep that in mind. This is his final album. Does that entail mixtapes? Does that entail features? Okay? Are we doing compilation features? You know, he still got Dreamville. Is he still working with that? Okay? That's what we really want to know. All right? That's what we really want to know. Let's keep going, you know, chat. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We've been doing good tonight. You know, we listening to the album, you know. And again, I'm gonna give my honest take after we listen to at least this one. At least. Okay? Here's the next track. It's Who the F Is You. Okay? Something tells me this track is about to be nothing but subliminal disses. I think this is the track we've been looking forward to hearing all fucking night, okay? This is the track that we've been waiting to hear, all right? We're going to see if it's smoke. You know, we're going to see if J. Cole got any smoke for the midget West Coast demon known as K. Kendrick Lamar. We about to hear it right now. Let's do it.
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 911 number, so you know what niggas at.
Oh, yeah, out the fucking gate, out the gate. I know, yo, Kendrick, he talking to you. Fuck it. I'm gonna be the instigator. If Cole don't want to do it, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Kendrick, he's talking to you. Okay? He's talking to you. He's talking to you. He's talking to you. Run this shit back. He's talking to you. Mirror, all that shit. Let's go.
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 911 number, so you know what niggas at.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
I got
Who the fuck
Genius
is you?
pulled up,
Out the
so-
way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through.
Okay. Okay.
Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor.
Okay.
Moving calmer than the Buddha, ducking funeral parlors. First the hootin' hollering, and then the shooting starter.
Go.
Cue the saga, the root of order. Evil ain't the paper.
Yo. Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuver through the drama with a suit of armor. Okay. I like that. The next thing he says is moving calmer than the Buddha ducking funeral parlors. Okay. All right. Okay. If that's what we doing, if that's how we starting it off, feel me? I like that. I can't be mad at that. I like that. Let's go.
with the ego, but what people would do for dollars. Let off a troop of hollows from German Rugers they used to do the honors. Congruent with shit that I do to rhymers.
Okay.
On Deuteronomy, ain't shit niggas can do but honor me. What I'm quoting is God's scope to come view the pottery. I blaze by graveyards and destitute economies. Full of thug bones for refusing to move in harmony. Drug trafficking, slugs blasting, we move accordingly. And run faster than blood travels through human arteries. We know exactly what it means when niggas show 9s, 22s, 4 5s. We studying numerology.
Okay.
Nigga.
What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is?
I mean, he rapping. That's what we want. He rapping. But I need to hear, like, you know, like, I need to hear him flat out say, at this point, I'm tired of the cookie cutter. I'm tired of the impossible burger, you know, the fake beef, the pause if necessary. I'm tired of the fake beef. I want to hear this nigga just flat out say, K. Kendrick, West Coast Savior. Kendrick, we need you. I want to hear, I'm ready to hear that shit, okay? I'm ready for him to just flat out say who he's talking to, who he's talking about. I'm ready for that, okay? No more of this impossible burger bullshit, okay? We don't want to hear that shit, Cole. Say it with your motherfucking chest, man. We gonna keep listening. We're gonna keep listening. But, you know.
What it is, ho? What it is, ho? What it is, ho?
Bitch, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
Was that? Speaking of K-Dot, was that? Did I just hear K-Dot on the ad-lib? Was that a K-Dot ad-lib? The bitch, like, was that? Hey, look, man. Hey, man. I could be tripping. I could be wrong. I could be tripping. That sounded like K-Dot to me. I could be wrong.
Who the fuck is you? Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga. Every bar is a part of the murder wrath. Called Peter, them people chopping a bird in half. Break it further down to whatever's gonna earn the math.
Go.
Exchange pounds for dollars and never converted cash. Welcome to the South where they serve in the dirt and grass. The streets ain't safe, I prefer the deserted path. Was walking with my Walkman one day when I heard a blast.
Go.
Loud enough to shatter the earth in the thirds, I gasped. Hard ass, and my legs got to turning fast. Straight past the victim, he hobbling, hurting bad. Heard way back he slick, tried to take half a brick. They say payback's a bitch, and I guess he incurred a tab. While they was mastering scales like they learning jazz, I was making sure they refer to my first and last name.
He rapping. The nigga is rapping. He's rapping. He's rapping at a good rate. He's rapping at a really good rate, and I won't take that away from him. He's rapping at a good rate. Okay? He's rapping at a good rate. But again, you know, the question has never been, can J. Cole rap? We know J. Cole can fucking rap, okay? We know Jermaine Cole can rap. I know he can rap. You know he can rap, okay? The people down the fucking street know that J. Cole can rap, okay? Everybody in the industry knows J. Cole can rap. We want to see you squabble, nigga. We want to see you squabble. We want to see you squabble. Fuck the bullshit, nigga. Fuck the bullshit.
Remain cold with Hall of Fame flows. From Kane Road, what Kane sold on a dang low. Do anything for bankroll that you can't fold. But riding through the block is detectives in plain clothes. Which likely means soon you'll be singing familiar tunes in interrogation rooms, getting questioned by Zane Lowe. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck? Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter Shaw.
Yo, nah, this be hard. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie. The beat switch up is fucking hard. Okay? The beat switch up is hard. I won't lie to y'all niggas. I like this shit. I like the beat switch up. Okay? That's your hard.
I'm really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really home? I stay out the way since I done seen a million. 5% tension, plus I got this hoodie on. I had to humble up, stop moving with that jury on. You hear that baritone, this shit get deep as Gibby on. I'm a sidewalk, nigga, I'm a step.
You hear that barrel tone? This shit get deep as Giveon. Like, feel me? Okay. As Giveon, okay. Is that a shot? Is that a shot? Chat, is that a shot? Is that a sub? Is it? Yo, how would I was thinking while listening to this, this verse would sound fire. Like this specific verse right here. This verse would sound fire on Like That. Just saying, So if Cole does this, if Cole is dissing K Dot, if he's subliminally dissing him, does Dot respond or he lets it rock? You feel me? We never known Dot to be some pushover, so this should be an interesting week of hip hop. It should be very, very, very interesting. We shall see.
Stay there. I leave the streets for the ones that wanna play there. I done leveled up so shawty wanna date chair. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare. I'm the Carolina now with no Shakespeare. All that cap you let them niggas rap is over with. The real is back, you feel a way, you gotta cope with it.
All that cap you let them niggas rap is over with. The real is back, you feel a way, you gotta cope with it. All that cap you let them niggas rap is over with. The real is back. You feel a way. You gotta cope with it. Put a name on it. Put a name on it, Jermaine. I want to see you put a name on it. Put a name on it.
They'll put a nigga 6 feet like that was COVID hit. Okay, these niggas ain't talking about shit. No diamonds on my neck, no rollie on my wrist. 2-6, I done learned a little bit. I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Out the jungle, I done fucked around and got rich. $0 in my pocket, bitch, I'm not a lick. I'd rather that than gotta walk around with sticks. Cause I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga.
Track 8. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? I see what Cole's doing. Okay. I see what you're doing, Cole. I'm familiar with your game. I'm very familiar with your game, okay? I'm familiar. That passive aggressive dissing, where it's like, tracks like this. I know what you're trying to do, okay? I'm familiar with your game. I know what you're trying to do. Put a name on it. I'm going to say that again. Put a name on it. No more Impossible Burgers. Put up the lyrics to this song. This is drum
Get the fuck
and
about my
bass.
face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about.
Okay.
So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm.
Okay. I see the production is getting better the later we get in the album. Okay. I think Cole's album plays like a fucking verses. Okay. Whereas like the weak shit is at the top of the album. And then he's saving like the best, the shit for last. I see what's going on. Okay. Look, I'm not mad at that. It just better pay off. If you're gonna conduct your album like that, right, and your track list is gonna play as so, it has to pay off, right? By the end of disc 2, there has to be something so detrimental that we're just like, okay, like this is work. Like, okay, all right, it has to be that. This album I feel like core Cole fans might enjoy. They will enjoy. Honestly, it sounds like, I don't want to say Forest Hills Drive. It sounds like this is J. Cole's, this is J. Cole's, what album would this be in correlation? This is fucking J. Cole's Life of Pablo. Like this is that, okay? Because it's not sonically good enough to be his Graduation. That would be his Forest Hills Drive, right? And it's not lyrical enough to be late registration, that would be Friday Night Lights. And it's not modernized enough to be his like Yeezus. You know, it's not experimental enough. Okay. You know, we'll see the later we go down this album, maybe I'll have a change of heart. You know, maybe I'll have a change of heart. I'm sober, by the way. I'm listening to this on a sober ear. You know, I wanted to give him a fair shot. You know, I'm a very harsh critic when it comes to music, so, you know, but.
I'm outside with the apes, fuck you talking about? Yeah. You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark-infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis blam, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways of the men, standing in a state of revenge, seeking a way to defend reputations because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip, you can't predict the random way that it ends. Bullets travel straight through the skin like gamma rays in the wind. My greatest of wins came when I annotated my gems. The shit I write so far, I got my hand afraid of my pen.
Okay.
Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate.
How we calling this song? How we calling this song? You know, chat, we still here? We still listening? We still alive? You know, we still rocking? You know? No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not completely sold on it yet. Not yet.
They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about. But tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape. Quiet as kept. I feel the vibe of the whole city. So tired and stressed from getting fed to steady diet of death. Mothers crying on steps while porch lights shine down on a giant puddle that now forms on the ground, and she wept. Family surrounding her, providing their best attempt at consoling her. Prayers and words of faith coming out of their breath. Turning to the Lord's ironic at a time with these young niggas so violent they'll let off at God in the flesh. My mind is a mess, conflicted, cause the energy's wicked. And
chat, I know y'all seen that Shiggy, you know, the Shiggy parody video when he's like a Mos Def type of rapper. Okay. All right. He's rapping. That's all I can say. That's all I want to say. He's rapping.
need to impress at a high while the guidance is less. And while I feel powerless to change up how it is, a part of me is yelling loud as shit, you ain't trying your best. Too busy selling out arenas and flying on jets. Life on cloud 9 and I can't deny it, I guess. I'm living my dream, my life is my childhood wish. The guilt that comes along with that is the size of the rest of the planet. I pray you get to see it across the Atlantic. Tonight I stepped out with my niggas and felt the organic nostalgia that arouses when I'm with the rest of the bandits. Obsessed with talking about the bitches we sexed till we landed in the spot that always used to pop when we was younger. Shook hands with niggas I hadn't seen for several Septembers. Gave hugs to women I only vaguely remember. The way their fingers caressing my back was giving me signals like you may enter. Liquor informing my agenda, straight and narrow for a while. But tonight I'm on a bender and my retina antennas are scanning the club intently. For the girl I wanted bad and almost had before the Bentley. But
Cole, you're a fucking millionaire, right? At this point in 2026, we've heard enough songs. Look at me. We've heard enough songs about the women that you had or could have had. You know, we heard enough songs about the women that love you more now or less now because you're famous, because you're rich now, and you such a modest nigga, bro. We get it, bro. We get it. We get it. These bitches love a rich nigga. We get it. We know. Okay? We don't want to hear no more about the girls that only love you now because you're rich now. You're walking through the club and they don't show you the same feelings that they used to. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. It's that sleepy rap.
Evidently,
Audio Night
when
Whip.
you're the greatest rapper of the century, you'll get another shot. The club was starting to get too hot, so I stepped outside for a breather. That very moment I seen her, she had the glow of Aaliyah while I control my demeanor and said, "Damn, what's good? How you been?"
I think I figured it out. You know what? I figured it out. This nigga Cole can't make hooks. He can't. He cannot write hooks to save his life. Okay? You give this nigga $1 million, put him in the studio and say, make something with a catchy hook. He might need another $1 million to do it. Okay? It's, I don't know what it is. It's like his shit doesn't reel you in, right? Like the typical artist. Like it just doesn't reel me in, right? It doesn't grab my attention and say, hey, this is why you need to hear this song, right? There's nothing in this song that I haven't heard J. Cole say, essentially, you know, in terms of the message, in terms of, you know, there's nothing I haven't heard this nigga say already, okay? And I think that's really where the disconnect with the fans come from, honestly. The disconnect with the fans, the disconnect with the listeners come from the fact that we've heard everything you're saying in another song of yours. And it's almost like you're making the same song 1,000,000 times. Right, and it's not like the D-Los, the Boss Down D-Los or whatever the fuck. For me, it's not like that, you know, where they're making the same song in terms of the beat, in terms of like, you know, we know that nigga's making the same fucking song. We know that nigga making the same song, Cake. I ain't gonna lie. He make the same song all the time, right? But it's like with you, you're making the same song, you're being lyrical with that shit. So it's like, yo, bro, like, we already heard about the girl from the club that you could have took home, but you decided to be a modest man for me. Like, you know, you could have did her dirty and stuff like that. You could have just fucked and left it, you know, cracked her and left, but you decided to be a good, wholesome man. You feel me, a God-fearing man. You know, we hear you. We hear you. Okay? We hear you. But we didn't come to this album for that. All right? We heard that 10 years ago. 12 years ago. Forest Hills Drive came out in 2013. 2014. Man, look, we've heard it. Heard it all before. We heard it, Cole. We heard it. It's the same song. This is Wet Dreams 2.0. Same fucking song.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, 1 second, bro. 1 second, I got you. Nah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I was wondering too, like, I ain't know if I was gonna see you here or what. Yo, 1 second, bro. I got you. I'm just talking to her right now. Hell yeah. You gonna be here for a minute? Alright. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate.
Fucking YN's press him at a gas station or some shit. He's talking to short like, yeah, man, get the fuck out my face. I'm trying to fuck this bitch, bro. Get out my face, man. This guy's like, yo, Cole, can I get an autograph? He's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like, well, yeah, I got you. I'll sign your Spalding in a minute. Just get the fuck out of here.
They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up the hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about. But tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape.
Can we be honest? Is this a safe space? Can we be honest? Can I be honest? I ain't gonna lie. So far, this album's at a solid 5.5 for me. Maybe a 6. Okay. I didn't. Yo, check it out. Right. If the next disc is anything like this first one, with the exception of 1 or 2 tracks, yo, Jermaine Cole, I want my fade. I want, yo, brother, I need that time back, bro. Like, I'm finna go to work groggy in the morning. I'm being that motherfucker sleepy and dizzy as hell, running off of no sleep and shit like that, because I decided to stay up to listen to this, to support a black man during Black History Month. You better deliver in this second half, brother. You better, okay? You better deliver. That's all I'm gonna say. Fucking luchador music and shit.
Will I make it home? Will I make it home? Only God.
This nigga's making Walker, Texas Ranger music now. In the hours of the Ranger. In the arms of the Ranger, all upon you. This nigga's making Walker, Texas music. Come on. When the fuck did this nigga become a matador? What are we doing here? Come on, yo. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Yo. The fall. You know what? That's a good title for this album. That's a great title for this fucking album, okay? All right, I'm talking. Man, play the next song before I fucking get mad.
Step. Only God knows step.
Inside of the club on the wall, she was right there beside me. Couldn't tell there was danger around me, damn she blind me. Please watch your step, I heard from a concerned gentleman. He was about my age with a face that displayed it was genuine. Be safe, he said, her niggas talking loud in the hallway. By the bathroom door, they was plotting on you and your Padres. So I sobered up quick with a heightened sense of fear me. What the fuck you doing in the field with no security? Yeah, your city like you, but trust that don't mean anything. Somebody gonna hate you for what it could be anything. The way that you walk, you talk, the way that you rap, you know, the way that you put on.
I have no words. Right? Okay. The vocal inflections are cool. They're cool. I have no words. Chat, let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think, man.
But you barely come back no more. My radar is up. I know this is due with his head reload. The vibe is negative. I'm telling Shorty we got it going. At the same moment I sweated the lights came on. The DJ was yelling some shit on the microphone. He said, you ain't gotta go home. You ain't gotta go. But you gotta get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. When the lights come on, those lights don't. Everybody get the fuck.
This is what I thought Shaboozey was gonna sound like. This is what everybody at the bar getting tipsy. This is what that song should have been. Okay, all right. This is literally some fucking Post Malone shit. Okay, all right, some Post Malone shit. The disappointment I feel right now in this song, it's hard to explain, man. I get it though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get it. And I can appreciate the attempt. I can appreciate the creativity. It reminds me of a special short rapper from Compton. Okay. I keep playing it.
Oh, will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
Okay. The hook not bad. The hook isn't bad. The hook isn't bad. The hook isn't bad.
Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the? She got the type of thing you can't even find no more. They play the type of games I don't be around no more. I see some niggas that time bandanas on their face. Pop in the trunk, that's where their hammers always lay. I'm trying to find a way to get to the parking spot. Feel like a mile away, I gotta get off the block. Shorty done stopped and put her hands around my waist.
gotta turn it down a little bit. You know, I'm already seeing the copyright bullshit. You know, that YouTube on my ass. They like, yo, man, you know, we've received blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, man. I gotta turn code down a little bit. You know how that shit goes though. Listen up.
Always and told me I want you. Yes, keep it happen to me, my nigga.
Please believe me when I tell you it can.
All right, yeah. Like I said, this is fucking salty spittoon music right here. Like, this the shit that, you know, they play. Like I said, they play in the fucking outlaw movies and shit. Look, like, you hear that shit? You know, this is like fly outlaw music or some shit like that. Okay, this is the shit that the niggas with the fucking the chaps on and shit, like the fucking dungarees and shit, like, you know, the Shawn Michaels pants, like this what the fuck those niggas is listening to and shit like that. You feel me? Like with the spurs on their boots and stuff. Like this is that. Okay, this sounds like that. All right, this sounds like Yellowstone if it was hip hop. Okay, Bonanza type shit. All right, that's what the fuck this sounds like. And again, there's nothing wrong with experimenting, but yeah, I gotta be honest. Like this is literally what the fuck I hear right now. So yeah. All right. Yeah, chat. I'm just gonna skip to the next song. All right, I'm not gonna be here all night. We are at 1 hour and 20 minutes so far. Okay, or 1 hour and 20 minutes so far. So I'm gonna let a little bit of this play out, and then I'm gonna breeze through the next stuff. You know, like I said, we're trying to avoid copyrights. You know, we hear vibing and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest, okay. So far, I'm not super duper impressed with this album. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I'm not super duper impressed. Okay, and you know, like I said, I've given it its you know, harsh critiques, but I'm also being honest as a hip hop lover. All right, I'm a hip hop lover. I love hip hop, bro. You know, and I don't know. I feel like lyrically, right? This is you know, this is pretty good. This is a good album. But there's the production. There's, you know, I think the climate of rap right now is so far gone and so far ahead of the music that Cole's making that, again, it just makes it hard for him to grasp the listeners. You know, it makes it harder for him to grasp the listeners. So, you know, but if this is an album, you know, that's been being worked on for 10 years, or at least this side of it, then that makes it interesting. It makes it an interesting aspect, because there's parts where you can hear the modern recordings, right? And then there's parts where it sounds every bit like it was recorded 10 years ago, right? There's parts of it that sounds recorded around the same time Forest Hills Drive was recorded and stuff like that. So it's a bit interesting. It's an interesting album. I do believe that I have to give it another take, another listen, you know, because I'm fair, okay? I'm harsh, right? But I'm fair. And I take pride in that. And I'll definitely give it another listen, right? For sure. But
Will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
all right.
Yeah. I wanna lock it down, make time for you. Chocolate brown. What?
All right, like I said, waits to the end of the fucking album to release those songs that could potentially be hits. Okay, I feel like if you give me this album, right, and say, hey, I want you to place the songs on this album by what sonically sounds better. I feel like that's one of the issues is it's not playing out cohesively as it needs to. Okay, this song sounds like it's gonna be a good one.
What sign are you? I don't know, but I got feeling it can't be stopped. Hugged up with you in the parking lot. Outside the whip, my shit on rock. Lips so soft with the strawberry gloss. You make a nigga fall like a Marbury cross. Late night calls, I got calls to cut off my bras for you.
Okay.
Great white shark, just like Jaws. I rock the boat for you.
Okay.
I got high hopes for you. I got high hopes for you.
This is better. This is definitely better.
But I never shine. Built the tallest wall. Come and see behind.
This is definitely better. This is better. It's better production. It's a better song so far. Like I said, I turned it down a little bit, guys. So if you can't hear it, my apologies. We're just trying to avoid the copyrights and stuff like that. But this is better. This is better.
Palms in the field, violent all the times. When the smoke clears, you is who I find.
Okay.
Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Heard somebody say they on top now. I pull up to see if you there. But counting up M's in the background, still moving low key, I'm rare. I remember the spot you met me. I pull up to see if you there. I was hoping you ain't forget me. Forget me. Yeah, damn, she got it. Damn.
Oh, yo, the beat switches is nice. I look, I'm not a hater, right? I give credit where it's due. The beat switches I liked it. I like that. I like that. I feel like Cole's somebody that could take advantage of that a little bit more on this album. Like, the switching up of the beats, the high tempo, to switch it up and stuff. Yo, that shit's nice, right?
Yeah. And the cash is not something I do. Damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. Had to match the praise cause I was too.
K got so 2958. You said the album is 10 out of 10. Yo, look, I'm not mad at that. I haven't gotten to the full album yet, so I can't call it. But I will say that I gotta hear the whole thing. If you hear the whole thing, let me know. Drop it in the chat, bro. If you listen to the whole album, let me know. Let me know your favorite song in the chat. All right. This is cool. This is cool right here. This is definitely cool. This is cool. I will say, right, at the end of this, before I get into the next part of the album, I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna rank every song at least on disc 1 or disc 29. Is this has the Ludacris sample. I wanna know what's your fancy to see. Like, I like that. I liked it, but it's also not what I was expecting. It's solid. Yo, it definitely is solid. I'm a super big critic. DLR CK2LU. Thank you for the comment. You feel me? Y'all will say, bro, it's it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Like I said, this is my first listen. I'm a little late. I know. But when we listen to the full album, so far it's all right. Let me know. Hey, do y'all think this album is better than his last solo album? Is this better than his last solo album? Let me know, yes or no. Trust me, I heard the whole album. Like, yo, listen to Legacy. Yo, I listened to that. Rewind back. I listened to that one. I said that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That one's smooth. Legacy is dope. I'm not gonna lie. Legacy is dope. Legacy is definitely dope, y'all. What y'all think about this song, Bombs in the Ville? I'm not gonna lie. The production on this song is fire.
fuck with your nigga, I'm going through things. Gray hairs on my head mean I know a few things. I bought an iPhone that travels through time. FaceTime and got younger me on the line. As soon as he saw me, he just started crying. I told him relax, everything gon' be fine. He wiped off his
The
face,
beat
said he
switch
tryna
again
be
is
strong, but
nice.
sometimes
Like
he
the
feel
production on
he
this
doing
song
it wrong. I told him, hold on,
is
and
nice.
passed out my phone to my oldest son and my youngest one. Said I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you've been making mistakes.
Go.
Fame is a drug you was chosen to take.
Go.
Unfortunately, can't be sober and
Go.
You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows. Know that just how
calling it early. This right here might be the sleeper gem of the album. Not gonna lie, this might be the sleeper of the album. Because this one has, I want to say this one has the most modern vibe, right? And I would say that this has the best vibe of the album. Okay, I said vibe, not lyrics. You feel me? And again, that's my opinion. That's how I feel. I feel like this has the best vibe, honestly. Like this is the song that I can drive to, you know, with my shorty, you know, on the way to work, leaving the club, whatever the case is. That's one of those songs, okay? That's one of those songs. K got so, I hope I'm saying your name right. K got so. Okay, it could be that, right? I could be pronouncing it like that, but yo, I mean, in your opinion, right? Is this better than his last album? DLR, like, is this, you know, I want to know your opinions on this album so far and comparing it to his last album, okay? Mid production, fire lyrics, storytelling, and relatable. You know what? Can I pin that comment? Yeah, I could. There we go. I think you're right on the money with that. The production, again, it's all right. The lyrics definitely fire. Okay, the lyrics are up there. The storytelling, Cole has never been shy of a storyteller. He's always been a top 5 storyteller to me. So I can see where that pain comes from, for sure. Mid production, fire lyrics, storytelling, and relatable. You from North Carolina? Anybody in here from North Carolina? I know that's where Cole's from. So, but the storytelling is definitely live on this album. It's lit. Let's get into the next track. It's called Lonely at the Top. It is a bonus. And then we'll get into the next disc. Okay? So. Okay. Shout out to South Africa in the building. Shout out to South Africa. Look, thank you. K Gatso. Thank you. Okay? Thank you for showing up to my live, you know, and rocking out with me.
Listen,
shout out South Africa, man.
My favorites to find that spark again. So deep in their hearts again, man. Chasing them is how I made it.
You guys rocking out with me, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button. We rocking out, y'all. We doing some more of these things too. Shout out to y'all. You know, y'all rocking out with me. It's 2:57 in the morning where I'm at. Yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in here. I appreciate all the viewers. You feel me? Okay.
Still, I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately. That childish admiration.
Yo, this.
When I had posters hanging.
Cole could fucking rap, bro. Like Cole could rap his ass off, man. Like Cole could rap his ass off, y'all. Like it isn't, you know, Cole could rap his ass off. I can't honestly think of 10 rappers, you know, dead or alive that can out rap Cole, and that's, you know, that's you know, matter of fact, I'll go 13. Okay, I can't think of 13 rappers dead or alive that can out rap J. Cole. Like at the purest essence of rapping, pure rapping ability, I don't think I can find 13 more rappers that can do it better than J. Cole. Okay,
I do my best with this verse, but shit, maybe there's no explaining. Just venting, it's no complaining. But listen to me. For years I felt like an only child with no one to play with. The older kids I watched run up the slides the wrong way or hang upside down from monkey bars while I was looking from afar, just hoping for that future day when.
Where do you rank him in the big 3?
The same shit
And now that days hit,
Ah, where do I rank Cole in the big three? Hey, look, man. K got so. I got Cole at 3 on the dot. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest, right? The Kendrick thing, him backing out of that, it definitely left a sour taste in my mouth as a fan. Again, I'm a hip hop artist myself. I'm a battle rapper, and you know, I'm a battle rapper myself, and you know, stuff like that. We don't kind of condone that, you know. But here's my take, right? Rapping, top 2. And I think you know who I'm referring to at top 1, right? But in terms of overall success of the big 3, I'll give him 3. I'll give him 3, you know. And honestly, for a while, right? For a while, to me, he was 2 and 1. For me, it was a toss up between 2 and 1. But like I said, you know, that's where I had him. Where do you have him? Where do you have J. Cole in your big 3? Where do you rank J. Cole? You know, is that your favorite artist? If not, let me know who your favorite artist is in the chat. You know, let me know who your favorite artist is. Like I said, my girl loves fucking J. Cole. You feel me? My shorty loves J. Cole. You know, I think if you ask her, like, feel me, he's fucking number 1. And I'm not mad at that. I don't, you know, I'm not mad at any of those takes. You feel me? Music is subjective, and it's really about, you know, how you perceive the music, how you take the music, how you interact with the music. Like you said, you know, relatable. You know, people that can relate to the lyrics. You know, they're more prone to magnetizing and gravitating towards, you know, that music. So I'm not mad at that, brother. I'm not mad at that.
Love with this again. They can trust in young Jermaine. We do our drills, we shake the rust, we blow the dust off of the pain and go shake up the game. And maybe then I'd have someone I wanna be again. But even as I write that thought, I don't believe it, dang. Cause maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. Maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed.
Go.
I never understood the phrase it's lonely at the top until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped.
Okay.
And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
Okay.
I never understood the phrase it's lonely at the top until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped.
Okay.
And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
All right. K Gotso, is he in your top 3? Is he in your where do you rank him in your big 3? I mean, I can tell you're definitely a fan, you know. You're definitely a Cole fan. Rapping ability, he is like number 1 for me, then Kendrick Lamar number 2 in this generation. Hey, I'm not mad at that. Hey, how if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? What you know, are you in the you know, the late 20s, early 30s, or you know, a little older than that, a little younger than that? Because you mentioned, you know, in this generation. And again, I can't argue with that logic. I can't argue with that, him being number 1. I can't argue with that too much. I can definitely debate it and be like, okay, well, you know, but, you know, I'm not going to argue with that. 23, okay. 23, you got some knowledge for a 23-year-old. Not a lot of 23-year-olds are that knowledgeable in J. Cole. You know, they're not the hugest fans of J. Cole at that age. So, you know, shout out to you. You know, you're definitely on the right track. Okay? I had some good insight, okay? Rapping ability is number 1 for you. Okay. Hey, man, you know, I'm not mad at that, brother. I'm not mad at that. I actually, you know, I'm not mad at that, man. I'm a little older than that, but, you know, look, you're on the right path. So, you're on the right path. Who is your favorite artist? Is Cole your favorite artist? Or you have a different favorite artist? Ooh, this is smooth. This is smooth. This is smooth. Why is Kendrick number 1 for you? So for me, right? For me, Kendrick being number 1 for me is more so about, like you said, you know, the relatability and listening to, at the time, Good Kid, Mad City came out, right? At that time, I was going through a lot, right? And again, I'm a musician at, and at that time I'm really young, and I'm, want to be a musician too. And I'm studying all the, the great musicians. I'm studying the bigs, the Pacs, you feel me? And I'm also keeping up with the current generation, the J. Cole's, the Big Sean's, the Drakes, and Kendrick stood out to me with his storytelling in, Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City. Those two albums right there, they definitely shaped a lot of my high school years. Listening to that, listening to Mac Miller, people of that nature, that whole Double XL freshman class, and I believe that's 2012 freshman class. Okay, I'm not, without telling my age too much, getting it, but the Double XL freshman class, I was listening to those artists, junior year, sophomore year, going into senior year, all that, and his album, Kendrick's album, just spoke to me, and then they had the BET Cypher, and that really cemented it for me. When he did the Cypher, I hate y'all, I do anything for me. When he did the Cypher, that kind of cemented it for me. Because he's another one of those artists where we don't hear from him a lot. Same thing with Cole. It's like they'll drop a classic album and then boom, they'll disappear for a while. And to me, J. Cole and Kendrick both have that mystique that, the rappers and the celebrities of back in the day had, where they don't have to be seen on social media every single day for you to know that they're working. You don't, and it makes me more of a fan of them, more of a fan of these artists because they're not constantly trying to be in the limelight of, and to me that makes the artist more of a star, but it changes sometimes, it definitely changes sometimes with me. Like I could wake up today and say, hey, I think this person's better. There's times where I'm be honest with you. At one point I thought Big Sean was top 3. The Detroit mixtape, I thought that was amazing, And again, I'm a super big critic of all hip hop. I love hip hop, right? And I've been a big critic my whole life. Life Sentence made me cry, bro. Hey, shout out to Saf Wano. I don't want to skewer your name, okay? I don't want to disrespect you. Saf, Wano, tell some Life Sentence made me cry, bro. Okay, yeah, look. I'm on disc 2 right now. I'm on disc 39 right now. You feel me? We just listened to disc 1. I'm asking everybody what their opinions on this album is so far. Drop it in the chat. Is it a hit? Is he? What we looking like? Okay, BKDL10D says 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Drop your favorite track. Let me know what your favorite track is. What track you want to hear me play? Okay, and so Saf 10. Okay. No, it's okay, bro. I love your stream, for real. Thank you. No, thank you guys. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, in my time right now, it's 3:06 right now. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are staying up with me, knowing I have to go to work in the morning, and that's love, bro. That's love. And we're here all vibing out to some J. Cole. You feel me? We vibing out to some J. Cole. We vibing out. Drum and bass, quick stop and inevitable. Okay. Yeah, I heard that one. I thought that was pretty cool. Quick stop and inevitable. Okay, so I'm about to get to that one next. Okay, the inevitable. I think that's the track that he previewed on Instagram and Twitter. I think he dropped that one on Twitter last week when he did the mixtape, I believe. Okay, I could be wrong. I think that's the one I heard already. Album as a whole is not good. Got a few songs, no rap features, is crazy. Yo, Infamous Hicks, shout out to you. Okay. That's interesting. We got different, opinions on this album. Everybody that's commenting so far, they got different opinions on this album. Look, I'm not mad at it. I will be honest, I do think that it could be better in terms of the production. Like my friend over there earlier, he said, the pinned comment, the production is mid. The lyrics is on fire. Storytelling is elite per usual, and that's why I said J. Cole is one of those artists that he suffers from just having like the sleepiest fucking beats. Okay. If you ever got a headache, you want to go to bed, throw on a J. Cole instrumental. I promise you're going to bed 5 minutes tops, right? You will be sleeping in 5 minutes. K got so I am enjoying your stream. Like yo, thank you, brother. Thank you from USA to South Africa. Feel me? Thank you. Man, like J. Cole just has those sleepy fucking beats. It's like, yo, this nigga could rap his ass off, but Jesus, man, like I need those beats to be a little better, man. Like I need some shit, man. I'm gonna skip track 2 only because, like I said, I heard that track a bunch of times, like a whole bunch of times. We're gonna go straight to track 3. the Villist. All right, listen to this a little bit. Okay, I like the sample already. Dun, 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 dun. Real hip hop heads know where this is from. He needs Hit Boy. Yo, Hicks, you know what's crazy? I was just saying that a little earlier in my in the stream. I was saying, like, if he had worked with like a Metro, a Sunny Digital, even a Hit Boy, a fucking Harry Fraud, anybody, you throw you throw J. Cole on fucking Harry Fraud or Cardo Got Wings, and he out raps Benny the Butcher and Griselda now. Okay, you put him on those beats, right? He becomes unstoppable, fucking monster, and that's truly my honest opinion. Like, I feel like his beat selection has to be better. I don't know if it's his selection. I don't know if this, like, they just throwing a bunch of beats in a fucking hat. Like, here, take one of these. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with his beats. Okay, but I would like to hear some better beats. I do. I want to hear something more modernized. I'm not saying I need it to be like super trap heavy, but I need something else, man. I don't know what it is about Cole's beat selection. I need something else. You know, I need something else. He's shaping up to be like our generation's Lupe Fiasco. Lupe is another great artist, a great lyricist. He could rap his ass off, but he was never able to, to get over a certain hump. Okay? Because of those beats. But, let's keep listening to the Villist. That's a good take, Infamous. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great take, though. He needs Hit Boy. That's a great take. I'm gonna have to pin that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. That's a great fucking take, yo. He needs Hit Boy, yo. Yo.
Hooks to get a glimpse of what his hopes looked like back in his younger years, and found a page stained with what seemed to be 100 tears as the smeared words spoke of his blended fears, telling them persevere through it all, go hard like Medusa in front of mirrors to reach the top, so unaware that
go hard like Medusa in front of mirrors.
Nothing more than a worse version of troubles where he sat when he wrote this, performing hocus pocus with empty pocket focus over some dope beat he made himself. All the pain in his cadence felt, and though his heart was made of felt, his exterior hardened to present a demeanor in which this period taught.
Again, rapping as rapping. Yo, Cole can rap. We get it, Cole. Yo, you can rap. Yo, Cole, you can rap, brother. You can fucking rap, okay? We know it. We get it. You can rap. You can rap, okay? This is why the fans, the listeners, this is why the common take on J. Cole is, that sometimes, Cole is boring at times. And again, that hurts me being like a fan. It hurts. It hurts when I have to come to the realization that, sometimes that's what it is.
Was the best for survival.
Not to take anything away from his ability, because, like I said,
lessons I follow, seen the death of bravado. The second weapons hit his chest with a hollow. Pride is a bitter pill indeed, but it's best if you swallow. If not, your homies gon' pay respect with a bottle poured out onto the flesh of this mother earth, while liquor slithers like a serpent across the mud and dirt to go rest in a pothole. Money coming soon, back then was obsessed with the motto. Me and my dogs was like the musketeers. Through the years, we stayed connected. To this day, we still step in legato. Subconscious detecting. These niggas think I'm lesser for my complexion. Before I'm done, they all gon' respect the mulatto.
Alright. My boy K Godso says, what if he had the production of a Kendrick Lamar? Would he be higher in the all-time list? I'll be honest, yes. In my opinion, I think so. I think you give J. Cole Kendrick Lamar's career in terms of every beat he ever used and every, the production teams and stuff like that. I do feel like he has the potential to be higher than Kendrick in the all-time list. Yes, I do. The only thing, right, that stops Cole from being that top of the list is J. fucking Cole, right? J. Cole is at times too modest in a game of confidence, right? Hip-hop is all about confidence, all right? Everything in hip-hop right now is about confidence, right? The most confidence rappers are usually the ones that are sitting at the top, right? The reason why Drake is at the top, it's not because he's, the best lyricist, okay? We've already, without saying too much, we know why, right? And it's not because his lyrics, granted that helps a little bit, but it's his production. It's 40, it's Oliver, sound with it. It's all of the the metros and the people that work with Drake that makes him higher on the all-time list, because he's able to melodize. He's able to utilize the beats, to his full advantage, right? You give J. Cole Kendrick Lamar's production, and he ends up being on a higher on that list of them. If you switch the roles around, now that's another question, right? Because I do believe Kendrick would still be on an all-time list. I do firmly believe that Kendrick Lamar could be on an all-time list given J. Cole's discography. It's just the intangibles of a rapper. It's the intangibles. It's the stuff that we can't see with our eyes. The things that we can't see on paper. It's like when you watch boxing, there's certain things that boxers have, right, when they're fighting, that they're gonna win, and it has nothing to do with their actual fighting ability. That's one of those things, the intangibles, right? Cole needs to be more confident. Cole needs to be, as much as I hate to say it, Cole needs to be a little bit more arrogant. Honestly, his biggest enemy is himself. All right, he's too nice, and nice guys finish last. He's too nice in a world full of assholes. You feel me? In an industry full of snakes and griminess, like, he's too nice. He's too modest. He's too nice. That's why I was saying earlier, like, when he does the disses, or if he subs people, like, he's passive aggressive, bro. We don't want to hear the Impossible Burgers, bro. We don't want the fake beef. We don't want that bullshit. We want you to come out and say, look, I'm big dog. We want that energy. That's what Kendrick does. Kendrick Lamar is 4'9", and he talks and raps like he's 7 foot. This guy raps like he's 7 foot tall. This guy is 4'9" with Nike Cortezes on. Come on now, right? I've met J. Cole in person, right? I met him in person around 2011. 2011, I met J. Cole, right? J. Cole's I'm 6'4", right? J. Cole's taller than me. So, Cole needs to rap like it. He needs to act like it, and he needs to rap like it, okay? All that nice guy shit, all that, I didn't buy a Bentley today because I rode my bicycle to the studio. Shit. Hey, bro. You ain't make it out the hood to be, being happy about shit that motherfuckers in the hood do, okay? I know about 15 niggas right now that rode their bike to the studio. I could point at 15 niggas that rode their bike to the studio, okay? We don't care about that. Let's get back to the music. Chap, y'all rocking with me? Let me know in the comments, man. We are still here. We here, y'all. Throw a subscribe for me. We on the sub. We trying to get 100 subscribers. I just started my YouTube journey. So, Nah, that's a fire sample. Yo, he utilizes the shit out of these samples, man. He's doing it right. I ain't gonna lie. He's utilizing the shit out of these samples, okay? I'll be honest. Not gonna listen. Like I said, I'm not gonna listen to a whole 4 minutes and 30 seconds of that song. Like I said, we've been here about 2 hours. Get to the next song. The next song is Old Dog, okay? We're just gonna get into that. And like I said, we'll address any questions and talk about the album after we get through the whole album. Okay. My charger at. Okay.
I'm back.
I ain't gonna lie. I need to run that back from the top. I'm not gonna lie. I like the production on this song. I'm liking it. I need to find out who did this. Old Dog. You can go to Genius. Let me see what Genius is saying. Oh, Cole produced it himself in T minus. T minus is a legend, by the way, guys. Okay, and it's featuring PD Pablo. Okay, another Carolina legend. Okay. Back from the top, man. Okay. Where is Chat, y'all fucking with this song? Old Dog? Drop a 1 in the chat if you like this song.
Now real don't mean that you got paper or you ride Benz or selling white to all your clients that don't mind skiing. Not being real to me, you stand on what the fuck you do. We on the map, we ain't Atlanta, but we snuck on through. I had a plan,
Okay.
but on the land I got accustomed to. It's so precarious.
Okay.
Random niggas clutching tools. It's nothing new, they carry hammers in the public schools. Hurt, talking down, but in this fuck him too. It's nothing new, bitch, we been.
Yo, he talking spicy. Yo, Cole talking spicy. Cole is talking fucking spicy, okay? This is what I like to see. This is what I like to hear. Cole is talking spicy, okay? He's talking that shit, all right? This is shit that makes people's fans. This is what made me a fan. This is what I was literally just saying this. Cole has to rap aggressive. He has to be confident, okay? This is that shit right there. This is that shit.
Been hated for a long while. Before I blew, bitch, we was known as the problem child of Carolina. Bear in mind, we never had shit. But now the gold is from this bitch, so all that's past tense. We gas shit, nigga. 2-6 is the blueprint. Yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks. Had a baby. No more record deal.
I like this. I like this. I'm gonna have to add this to my like songs. I got you. He got PD fucking Pablo, North Carolina. He got that guy on this song.
I had to leave these green pine trees to get it. Said when I got it, I was gonna bring it back, bitch. And guess what? I did it.
Yo, he's rapping. I like this song a lot. He put PD Pablo on the track. You feel me? He's a legend. Okay, he's definitely a legend in the Carolinas. Okay, I like this track so far. This too, I like this track a lot. I'm already starting to. I think I already like, or I keep calling it this too. It's this 39. I already like this better than the first disc. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I like the production better on this side, and I almost want to say I like the lyrics better. Honestly, this is interesting.
Living a Civic, came back in Atlanta, feeling like Tupac in Atlanta. Brought me 2 plots of land, some of the duck off of my fan. Practice my jump shot in my gym, and thinking I'm too big to come home, cause I got the planet Earth in my hand.
Go.
What? I'm on brag right now.
Go.
PD behind me, running my tags right now. I can't be too upset. They got a reason to check. This shit regular in New York, but the Ville ain't seen this yet. Now
Okay.
who I'm gonna be, regardless of the emblem that's drawn on the key. Ville nigga put on for your seed. For something that's hard to believe. Shout out to God, PD Pablo, he did that long before me. I just got home from a tour and I brought my partner with me. Let her run through freaks and stack they dollars. We learned it all on the streets to the VILLE. Carolina shit, hold on you forget.
I like that. Good utilization of a legend. Good utilization of the production on this track specifically. I like this. Look, y'all, I'm going to get to the next track. I don't want to have you guys here all night, all right? We already been rocking for 2 hours. Shout out for those and the viewers, for me. Shout out those listening. Shout out if you rocking. If you in the chat, you've been commenting, we've been conversating all night. You've been rocking with me. Shout out to you, okay? From the bottom of my heart to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. You guys been holding it down for me. Nothing but respect for you guys and love for me. Thank you for tuning into the LaFlare TV, okay? We're going to get to the next track.
Shit I wrote, doing life.
Nah, that yo, off the rip, I gotta run that shit back. Yo, if I had one of those fucking air horns out, mirror, like I'll do that shit right now. Like, feel me? I would be worse than fucking Funk Flex right now. Okay, I would drop a bomb if I was Funk Flex. I'll get the feel me? I'll do the whole shit right now. Okay, running that shit back from the top. Hey, I think it was K Gatso. Yeah. Now, Life Sentence. Okay. Yeah, I think it was you that mentioned it. Hey, Life Sentence.
For all my niggas doing life for the day one. Who held it down when the credit wasn't A1?
One Grammy on the way. One Grammy on the way, mark my word. Hey, you see the title of this live, okay? J. Cole just opened his mouth. Somebody hand him a Grammy right now, okay? I'm with you. I'm with you, buddy.
The definition of rider, the one by my side when I had not a dollar to my name. Before a crowd would holler for Jermaine. You saw potential, waiting on you to hit my line was suspenseful back when we was kids.
Let's just say your stream has been temporarily. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, wow. Wow, that's tough.
Kids, this was simple. Boy likes girl,
tough.
girl got a man. Boy stays in lane, maybe provides a friend.
tough.
Knowing by the end, buddy gon' fumble. Was far from the toughest around, buddy gon' rumble when necessary. When niggas started talking reckless, did he not step to them niggas with chest?
That's tough. Oh man, they're trying to take a brother down, y'all. They trying to take a brother down. They said the copyright police are on the way. They're on the way. They on the way right now. They're like, man, we blocking you, brother. We stopping your shine. No fun for you. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. We don't do this. We don't do this for me. We do this for the culture. You know, we here for the culture. We here for the culture. That's what we here for. Okay. Stream suspended for policy violations. Damn. That's tough. That is tough. That is super tough. That's super tough. Yikes, man. I wonder if this shit comes back. I mean, like, that's tough, man. They hating on a brother. Alright, I wonder if, like, y'all can still hear me but not see me. That'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool. But I guess if not, you know, we'll have to just do the reaction video. You feel me? We'll do the reaction video, something separately. But again, you know, shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that was here. Shout out to everybody that commented. You know, look, all love from me to you, LaFlair TV. This is Reek LaFlair. Like and subscribe to the channel if you was rocking out. You feel me? And yeah, feel me? Holla at you guys later.